Part 2. Crimson Flower. Lone Moon. Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Saros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
The time has finally come to invade the kingdom capital. Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location. Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done. Before Ferdiad, we must take Aryan Road, which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
There are many mages within Aryan Road. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom. We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Freldarius, as well as his troops. Once we defeat them, Aryan Road will be ours.
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal. We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures. That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware. Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
When Aryan Road falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position. As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are starting something new today. Or not starting something new today. I don't know why I said that. We are back with Fire Emblem Three Houses.
People thinking I'm vying for attention, but how loud is too loud? Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
Yeah, like I said, I have no freaking clue why I said we were starting something new today. I'm slowly losing my mind. Man. And I've slept for almost the last 2 days. I accepted the Twin-Headed Eagle heavy armor that was delivered from the certification. Oh, that's right. I forgot that that your lords...
I will cut my own path.
Right, your lords get an upgrade. Yeah, she becomes an emperor. Basically, she's still the same class, just a little stronger. Let's take a look at her. Yeah, she's an emperor now. It's still a heavy armor class. I don't know. I still want to make her into a wyvern lord, because I think that fits her better. Ah, geez. Do I also want to go through all these supports? Oh, what do we want to do first? You know what? Let's yeah, you know what? Let's go through these supports. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to bring up or talk about. I feel like there was nothing that I can't talk about a little later. So yeah, we're just gonna run through, and I want to get these supports done while we have them.
Hubert, my boy, it's rather rare for the two of us to see one another with no one else around, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is.
I was good friends with your father, you know. Perhaps this is fate, eh? Of course, when I left the Empire, I broke off my friendship with him. And, well, everyone else.
You were right to sever ties with such a miserable piece of filth.
Sharp words, Hubert. Contemptible though your father may be, he is still your father.
Don't overcomplicate it. I will not forgive him. Ever. Contemptible is just the right word for the wretch. Do you truly know what kind of man my father was?
I assume you're talking about the insurrection of the Seven. At the time, I was already at Garreg Mach. I know nothing more than hearsay. That said, I found it hard to believe that Lord Vestra would challenge the Emperor like that.
Yet that's exactly what he did. Since the dawn of the Adrestian Empire, House Vestra has served House Hresvelg as the Emperor's right hand. My father spat on a legacy of loyalty and devotion that had lasted 1,100 years. He conspired with the ministers to usurp power from the Emperor and Lady Edelgard.
In your father's defense, the Emperor was attempting to take power from the Seven Houses. The Emperor's reform was an attempt to concentrate power in the hands of the throne. The nobles put a stop to that. Emperor Ionius lost the ensuing power struggle.
Now it is the nobles' turn to suffer defeat. Her Majesty will crush all who oppose her.
You hope she can cease this never-ending conflict? That's quite a goal, Hubert.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Cut it out, Linhardt.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know. I guess I should have kept my opinions about your painting to myself.
Maybe you should have.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Alone together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhardt? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
I was just saying what I think. Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart. You won't fool me!
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Don't say stuff like that!
Where has it gone?
Lynn, you got a minute?
Oh, Dorothea. Are you done being alone?
Please, don't say it like that. I let the gossipers get to me, and I snapped at you. Can you forgive me?
You have my forgiveness, although I remember no wrongdoing on your part.
Oh, well,
thank you, I guess.
So, do you feel better?
About the gossip? Not even a little bit. I need someone to talk to, and I figure it should be you.
Oh? Okay. What is it?
About the things that those soldiers were saying. The truth is, I agree with them. As selfish as I am, I curried favor with a noble so I could enroll here. An orphan like me, here. Crazy, right? And now to be leading troops as one of the professor's generals? I'm way out of my league. I'm doing the best I can, of course, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
Dorothea, if I may offer a bit of advice, you have no reason to face anything you do not wish to. If the past distresses you, then just let it go. It's as simple as that.
But it's my past. You can't escape your past.
You've probably overcome a lot of tough times, haven't you? I think that's incredible, really, but why not just let go of the suffering and run away from the memories that cause you pain? I suspect you'll find it a better way of living. I know I do.
That's not living, Lynn. It's running away. If I leave my hardships behind, then all of that means nothing.
Good point. Well said. Yet, I propose ignoring your past changes nothing of who you are today. I see before me a great woman who should not be bothered by idle gossip. Even if you dropped everything and took a nap for 1,000 years, you would still be you.
What an example. I don't quite get it, but I am a bit envious of you. Still, I can't live the way you do.
At least try it. Go take a nap where a noble will see you. Give them something to talk about.
Maybe I will.
Linhardt, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom? About?
I was hunting earlier and the land gifted me with lots of game. It was all brought by me to the kitchen, and then...
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop right there. I despise the sight of blood.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work and care is given right after the hunting. Giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice fresh meat. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me? I'm not much of a cook.
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of it. But I am without enough firewood for the smoking. I am needing more than I was thinking I would. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be collecting it right now.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. Please, do you have any suggestion for what I can do? You have much wisdom for giving, so I am hoping you will be helping me.
Okay, let me see. Easy to forage wood at this time of night. You know, there were a good number of desks and chairs in the ruined corner of the monastery. Some of the stuff there is salvageable, so none of it has been thrown away. There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would be excellent for smoking meat.
Is that factual? I was not knowing that. The wisdom you give is exceptional.
Well, I wouldn't say that. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair, no one should complain.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhardt. Now, let's be going.
Pardon?
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking. I am wanting your assistance.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. I can point out the choice smoking wood. Then I'll have to help haul it all back, won't I?
It would give me great happiness. There's no one better than you for this task.
Please stop with the praising. All right, fine, I'll help. I'm just that nice a guy. Aha, Lysithea. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well, it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's, well, it's rude.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda? Where is... Oh, you mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation. I'm thankful for Edelgard. She destroyed what was left of the old Empire.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
Ah, there you are. I just checked your room, but obviously you weren't in there.
Oh, you didn't break the door down again looking for me, did you?
Of course not. I'm not unreasonable. I just wanted to discuss something with you.
Discuss? Is that really all? Okay, I can handle that.
Firstly, I'd like to apologize for breaking down your door. I'm sorry. It was perhaps a bit rash. There was a period of time, quite a while ago, when I acted much the same as you. I spent many hours locked away in my own room.
You did? Really?
Really? Because I understood where you were coming from,
I knew I had to intervene. At a moment's notice, all you care for could be swept away. At that time, is it better to have wasted your energy hiding away? Or better to have spent it honing your skills so that you can lend a hand?
But even if I did train, what's the point? It's not like it would do much good.
Don't speak so disparagingly of yourself. It doesn't help things. You have plenty of strengths.
No, you think so?
Just look how quickly you sprint back to your room, for example. With more practice, I have a feeling you could outrun most anyone. You're also exceedingly talented in the arts. Surely there's a creative way to apply those talents on the battlefield. Stop wasting your breath and energy on putting yourself down. Just try your best. I'm not giving up on you. You have so much power in you, just waiting to be unleashed.
You really believe all that? That's so nice. All right. For you, Ingrid, I'll do it.
Excellent. Let's be on our way.
Hey, wait! What are you doing? I didn't agree to this! Put me down! Do you have to be so bouncy?
That got us here much quicker, don't you think? Let's begin. Let's warm up by sparring.
Oh, stop! Please! I surrender!
Giving in so soon? There's no such thing as surrender on the battlefield.
Help! Here. I patched up the clothes you gave me.
Hey, thanks. You've helped me a lot lately. I feel like I should be doing this stuff myself. But ever since you patched up my sleeve, I've been really interested in your craft.
Craft? You mean my embroidery?
Yeah. When I saw what you were doing, I thought, what the heck is that? But it turned out to be a nice touch, once I was actually wearing it. Practical, too. When you're embroidering, you patch up the torn parts with new cloth, right? And that strengthens it, so the same part won't break as easily next time.
I'm glad you like it. At first, I felt like you thought it was stupid. I was worried you secretly hated me or something. It made me pretty scared to show you my stitching.
Sorry. I should have told you I liked it. Thanks, Bernadetta. I'm glad I asked for your help.
Oh, it's nothing.
What'd you make this time? A hornet, huh? You do like the scary critters, don't you?
It zips out from the trees and strikes, just like you.
I sting like a hornet, do I? Actually, I like that. You know, you ought to be more confident.
What?
You're good enough at sewing that you can make a living out of it. You should take pride in that. Your skills would be really useful to the war effort, too. We're always needing equipment mended.
Useful? Oh, no. I'm completely useless. Even more so on the battlefield.
Oh, that's not true at all. You've been a great help. Maybe I'm a better fighter, but I've got nowhere near the same skill at sewing. We can help each other. Isn't that what friends do?
Friends? We're friends?
Hey, come on. I know you're not the most confident, but this is getting silly. Of course we're friends. I completely trust you.
Leonie?
Yeah?
Get your clothes torn up as much as you want. I'll always be here to patch them right up.
Right, for sure. But I wasn't just talking about embroidery, you know.
Ash, I need to give you more gratitude for the commoner techniques you showed me.
Commoner techniques? Oh, you mean when I haggled for you?
Yes, it has made for many savings. I was telling the professor, we both are so happy.
Really, it wasn't a big deal, but I'm glad the professor was pleased. What is it? Do I have something on my face?
For a lot of time, I was living in the Imperial capital. Then I came here to the monastery. Both places contain many nobles, and many chances to be learning noble customs.
That's true. When you're surrounded by new people, you naturally pick up all kinds of stuff. Though with nobles, there's a lot to learn. All the etiquette is overwhelming. Not to mention the dancing. I just keep stepping on my partner's feet.
In Fodlan, the nobles are training for dancing since their youth. They have much skill.
When I was a kid, I spent most of my time helping out at my parents' restaurant and playing with my brother and sister. Back then, I never dreamed I'd ever be studying at a proper academy with all these nobles.
I have learned many customs of the nobles, but few of the commoners. I am hoping you will teach me. Techniques, secret skills, anything. All of the things.
Secret skills? I don't think I know anything that fancy.
That is not the truth. The technique for money saving could be helpful even for nobles. It has use for all the world.
I don't know about that. Really, I don't have any special secrets.
Commoner wisdom is only to be shared with commoners, then? I have understanding. Forbidden knowledge. Ash, how about we make a bargain? We can be trading information. In Brigid, powerful curse techniques are passed down. And we can speak with the spirits. I can be teaching you these things.
What? Curses? No. I don't need any dangerous information like that. But if you really insist, I guess I could teach you a few things about what life is like on the streets. Would that be enough?
You will be showing me the secret techniques? I cannot be waiting!
That's not what I meant.
Shamir, you are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Sure.
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you working at the monastery?
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Brigid is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. I work to live. I also have an interest in seeing what happens to your professor. I don't plan to return to Dagda anytime soon.
But Fodlan is an enemy for you, right? Are you feeling okay about that?
The only ones I've fought in person are the Imperial Army, under the command of the previous Emperor. I carry no ill will toward anyone else, including, of course, the current Emperor.
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you hate them? The Empire is your father's enemy, no? And it's Dagda's fault that Brigid got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as none of your concern?
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. She gives me much help and strength. I cannot have hate for her.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special. I just don't let emotions get in my way.
I think I'm gonna pass out. Ah! Whoa, Lysithia? You're really pale. Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest. Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you. What? No. I'm not some sort of infant. Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on. I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I? No, not at all. actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training, so it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better. Phew, that about wraps it up for today's training. No thanks to a certain distraction. Professor Hanneman, I know you're there. It's extremely unsettling the way you're always staring like that.
Oh, my apologies, child. I was trying to remain inconspicuous, not wanting to interrupt.
Your half-hearted attempt to hide your weird staring only makes it weirder.
Well, I must apologize. In the future, I shall do my staring out in the open.
That might ease the weirdness, but it will continue to be extremely unsettling.
I have no desire to disturb nor to disquiet you, but you are a most exquisite subject for my crest research. And you understand that the foundation of all research is observation.
I understand well enough, and I'll do my best to ignore it. But in return...
Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. I have not spoken a word of your twin crests to anyone.
Shh! Don't talk so loudly about it out here in the open!
Pardon my excitement. I simply cannot let the opportunity to study such a miraculous subject go to waste.
These awful crests may seem miraculous to you, but for me, they fall under the category of curse.
I hope one day you will share more about your tragic origins, whenever you have the time to recount it. Your tale may contain valuable information.
You are utterly lacking in empathy, you know that? Even if you spent your entire life observing me, you'd never understand my feelings and all I've been through. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I fear I may have made a misstep. I have no desire to trouble her, yet my research...
Why am I so off? Yesterday wasn't like this. Some days I just can't seem to hit anything.
Your mind, body, and technique are not synchronized. Find harmony between the three. You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train? Do you keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training. Look here.
A dagger.
Watch.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
Look closely.
Is that a centipede? You pierced it clean in half. How did you even see that?
I train everything. Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind.
Recognize the distance between objects. Not all training requires a weapon. Integrate training into your daily routine.
My daily routine, huh? Well, that's great advice. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
You know, that last piece of advice that Shamir gave Leone, isn't that almost contradictory to what, why can't I remember her name? To what Lysithea suggested to her? Because Lysithea was saying, hey, remember to, you know, if you try and jam-pack training into your daily routine, you'll end up, what was it? Here's just a bunch of stat items that you get as just DLC. Alright, well, we'll take these on these missions. What was I saying? Right, yeah, Lysithea was talking about if you jam-pack your training into just your daily routine, you'll end up not getting the proper results, yada, 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 yada. And again, I'm just sitting here going, I mean, she makes a good point, but I think Shamir also makes a point that if you can integrate training into, you know, just your daily life, I don't know which one's right. I'm just saying it feels weird that we're getting this contradictory response from two characters. And yeah, here's basically what that DLC was. I can get Byleth with glasses now, which actually I might keep because I actually kind of like it. I like the glasses on male Byleth because I think it works for him. Nah, you know what? I'm going without glasses. He looks a little more intense. We also have house loungewear. That's what it is, which is basically just this gym outfit that now every character has, and I'm not a fan of. That was basically what I'm pretty sure that was free DLC, and in all honesty, like I said, not a fan. Not a fan at all. But you do believe we know what the upcoming DLC was. I mean, it's from a translation from Japan. It's not 100% been confirmed, but I'm pretty sure what we've seen is what we're actually going to get. There we go. Oh, who to use? We could use Ash. He's got 52 health now. I think the more health we can get, the better. So I think going with Edelgard is probably our best option. Oh yeah, seeing that she's going to do 32 points of damage. Boom!
The only possible outcome.
God damn, I'm still debating if I want to make her into a Wyvern Lord, or if I want to keep her as the Emperor class. Because I get it, the Emperor class makes sense for the story and everything, but just her look and everything, I want to make her a Wyvern Lord. Have her ride a dragon. You know what's also funny? I trained her in dark magic, or reason magic, or whatever, and I know I'm never going to make use of it, because she's not any classes that can use magic. Even though I'd argue that she should be able to. Even if I make her into, you know, I argue that any class should be able to use magic if they learn it. Just because I think that makes sense to me.
Your death is not in vain.
It's like I said, I mean, if you've learned the magic, I don't get why, oh, because I'm a paladin, or because I'm in this class, oh, I can't use it. You know, I mean, unless you want to become a Mortal Savant, a Dark Knight, or a Holy Knight, I don't think you can use magic in any of the other classes that aren't specifically a magic class. The Dancer gets also can use magic, but the Dancer is also one of those classes that isn't, or one of those classes that's a little different. Alright, so I get a Silver Axe plus. Who to give that to? You know what? I'm going to give that to my buddy Ash. Mostly because his Silver Axe is kind of dying. There we go. And I'd love to, you know, spend a whole bunch of time forging and whatnot. I just have no cash. I'm super low right now.
Hello.
Jeez, where is everyone? I'm mostly on the top floor. Right, well, we'll head to the greenhouse, do our usual routine that involves, so I keep opening this map. Okay, they're down further. You know, get some more vegetables.
Don't you think this plan to use the entire army for a surprise attack is a bit, I don't know, cowardly? Sorry, the word just kind of slipped out. Maybe don't tell Edelgard or Hubert I said that.
I won't tell Edelgard, I'll tell Hubert, though.
I'll do my job.
And then he'll sneak up behind you all creepy-like.
Okay.
In Fargus, there's an amazing knight of House Rowe they call the Grey Lion. I heard about him from Lenato, who was an acquaintance of his. Apparently he's getting old, but with each year that passes, he only hones his skills even more.
Ash can't teach me anything that I don't want to learn.
Informed of the surprise attack.
That sentence didn't make sense.
And those
Oh, sorry.
army, they really do trust me.
There you go.
Initially, I had my own motives for joining the Black Eagle Strike Force. But now, all I want is to support Edelgard.
Yeah, honestly, I can't really figure out how I got you to join my house. The only way I think it worked was because she was supposed to join, or it was supposed to give us that option. Because I've had other students like that I can't get, you know, in my my off-camera playthrough. I've gotten into fights with them, and and they won't join my house. I've tried, won't work. And what did I grab? I got some sort of pomegranate. Improves dex by 1. We'll hold on to it. I'm not really sure who needs something that's going to boost their dex, but I'll check into that a little later. Well, yeah, like I was saying, I'm really not sure how recruiting them after the time skip exactly works.
I thought I told you to forget about that. There's something I don't want you to see. So, you know about it. Yes, it's a portrait of you. I painted it myself.
It's a little creepy, but okay.
Quite disgraceful. I did a terrible job with it, and it looks nothing like you.
Is anyone else imagining just like a really poorly done stick figure?
I'm happy that you appreciate my efforts, but please don't touch that door.
Touch the door. Yeah, I've got to give this game some, one piece of massive credit, and that is the fact that the game is extremely different depending on which house and which route you choose. It's not like it's Fates. Yeah, I'm sorry, I get the recent ones kind of mixed up in my head a little bit. But of every playthrough I've seen of Fire Emblem Fates, all three routes really are all kind of the same thing, just in a different order.
Are you asking if I'm okay with killing my former colleagues? Sometimes it's easier to get by without any personal attachment or religious beliefs.
Now, I'm not saying that there aren't story beats that are kind of used, because, we had to take the Bridge of Murden in my Blue Lions playthrough, but we got there differently, it showed up at a different time, and also, the map was different. Even the idea of what we were doing was a little different. Who we fought was different. Things do change, and I would argue fairly significantly that each route's gonna be different. Not just, oh, it's the same map in a different order. No, it is truly just a different game, and I like that. Because otherwise, there's really no point in claiming that your game is different, you know, having all these routes, if it's really just the same thing.
What's the matter? Should I not be excited? I can't help it. Everyone's got to have something to look forward to.
Oh, Caspar. How I love you.
No. Professor?
Let's see, where is everyone else? I got Ferdinand over there. We've got them up there in the Knights Hall. Okay.
Right.
Dimitri, the King of Fargus. He despises Edelgard and everything she stands for. I am of the opinion that a man seized by such strong feelings is not fit to be king. It is a sad situation, really. If he cannot suppress his emotions to make reasoned decisions, he should abdicate. At any rate, I find it hard to imagine that Dimitri could defeat Edelgard.
See, I like the Dimitri when you play as the Blue Lions after the time skip, because Dimitri really gets badass. Mostly because he gets an eye patch. And I like eye patches.
Me?
But his voice also gets deeper and he just becomes insane. It's great.
I see.
My brother fought proudly to the end and died an honorable death. He said something to me before the battle. He was entrusting his dream to me. I'm gonna see this battle through to the end. I'm gonna...
Hello.
I never thought this day would come, that I'd fight my homeland. My betrothed was a knight who served the king. He died bravely to protect the future of our country. Now I'm betraying the place he fought to protect. I'm betraying him. But I must do this. Professor, I believe in the path.
Nice bit of dialogue. See, I think there was some necessary like suspension of belief with some of these characters. You know, like her fighting against Fargus, because if you see her in the Fargus playthrough, she's very dedicated to her country and everything. So maybe like I said, it's a little bit of suspension of disbelief for some of the characters of why they changed sides.
In battle guarding Garreg Mach. We knew each other for, wow, more than 5 years. My chest feels tight. Think about it. There's no end in sight to the fighting. I might be next. Any of us could be.
Together, eh? That sounds like one of Sylvain's old pickup lines.
But, yes. Let's get through this war together.
Oops, no, I want advanced training. Oh, no, okay, I guess I outrank her in whatever she can teach me. Never mind then. But no, like I was saying, some of the characters I think do require a little bit of suspension of belief. Not completely. I mean, I'm not saying it's that the reasoning for Ingrid fighting with us is completely far-fetched. I'm just saying, it's a little... It takes a little bit of a stretch. Caspar's makes perfect sense in my opinion. So does Ash's. You know, Ash being... Or I'm saying Caspar if you're playing... Like in my other one, where I'm playing as the Blue Lions, I have Caspar in my army. In the past, I would nearly pass out if I got splattered by an enemy's blood. Nowadays, I remain entirely conscious. Even my face is drenched in blood. It's disgusting.
Okay.
But yeah, in my other playthrough, you know, I have Caspar. It's really explained because he's, you know, the second son of House Burgleys. He doesn't really have that much of a connection to the... I don't want to say he doesn't have a connection to the Empire, but he's really not... Oh, Petra's in the dining hall as well? He's really not so gung-ho about it. Ah, she's up there. Okay, that's why I missed her. how to put it, he's got his own gripes with his own country. He acts more as his own person than a member of his house.
For secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising. Yes, hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey. Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That is a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone.
There's that, and you know, with Ash, you can argue it's because of what happened with. You could argue it's what happened with Leonardo, that he wanted to, kind of get back in the Empire and everything. So like I said, some of the characters make sense. Some of them, you could argue.
Those relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more. Especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
Alright, let's run some advanced drills. He can help me in my reason magic, but have him boost my my faith magic. I'm gonna turn him into a holy knight. It's gonna happen. Mostly because I hate his outfit. It really bothers me.
How have we come to this? Fighting the Archbishop and her knights?
How many times do I have to say it? Am I not basically your Jesus?
Professor, I tried. I gave treatment to everyone I could, but lives were still lost. The infirmary is as much a morgue right now as it is a place of care and healing.
Maybe calling me their Jesus is a stretch, because I'm not technically, like, their Messiah. I'm their... Well, again, I'm basically the reincarnation of their God. You know, because I am technically... Since I fused with Sothis, I am basically their progenitor god.
There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research. The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often thought I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I am basically their god. Yet, everyone continues to follow the Archbishop. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Especially when they're arguing it from a religious standpoint. Look, if you want to argue, like Sethith and Flane, like, they can't join us because, oh my gosh, they're heretics. They're going against the Archbishop. But again, you guys know that I'm basically your god. So why do you continue to side with the side of man and not the side of faith?
This was a trying month, but we did manage to hold Garreg Mach. If only just. The power of Sethith and Flame was certainly a sight to behold. The Archbishop's supporters were strong.
Didn't I kill Flame too?
Victory, we have all but cornered the Church of Seros and its knights. The goddess above shall give way to the darkness that is long dwelt.
I mean, again, maybe I'm misunderstanding exactly how. Maybe I'm misunderstanding exactly what Byleth's role is, or in the mythology. Is he actually basically God? Or again, that's the only way this could kind of make sense to me, is if I'm misunderstanding exactly what Byleth is to everyone. Because otherwise it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense why. It's like I said, the members of the church continue to side with, well, the church and not the person who is God.
Really?
I don't know. I'm probably making that way more confusing than I have to, but...
I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope. Remember when I went to Brigid with Petra? I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there. Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that. I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see. And the carnivorous ones especially. Oh, I hope I get the chance.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's always kind of bugged me about this game. Just because it's like I said, it's like I also said, it just doesn't make 100% sense to me. Alright, I need to boost people's, I need to boost morale because everyone, nobody wants to train. Yeah, Dorothea, why not? Well, no. Petra. Excuse me.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal.
I would be...
Yeah. And looks like that's the end of my free time. And let's instruct. Alright, let's see here. Edelgard, she's pretty much doing exactly what we need her to do right now. She has her own class. We'll keep having her work on flying and axe skills on her own. I don't know. I'll make the decision if I want to turn her into a Wyvern Lord down the road. Ferdinand. What was I turning him into? Right, I'm having him focus on faith magic because I'm trying to turn him into a holy knight as well. I forgot about that. Okay. I'll have him be basically a holy knight that's more focused on attacking and can provide minor support roles, and Linhardt can be a holy knight that focuses on the healing role that can also attack. I think that makes sense. What is he? He's still a grappler. He hasn't become a War Master yet. So that means we need to keep punching through on his axe skill.
I'll get it.
Apparently, when he becomes a War Master, he loses the ability to fight barehanded, which I don't understand that one completely. If they're also supposed to be masters of hand-to-hand combat, but whatever. Bernadetta's already a bow knight, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah, she's actually hit the class that I need her to be. So in all honesty, I'm just gonna keep boosting her in authority, just to give her better battalions. Because there's no point in really having her focus on anything else, because she's the highest class she's gonna be. Who else? Petra. I'm still trying to make her into a Mortal Savant, so it's gonna be Reason Magic.
You are... You're...
And Edelgard, what to do? The rest of her's fine. I really don't need to train anymore on that. Who's working the group task? They're working on stable duty. We'll just auto-instruct the last 2 points. I'm going to try and get Byleth to MVP the next battle so he can...
May I ask a question, Professor?
So that everyone can boost in their morale. I want to knit an animal doll for someone, but I'm not sure what kind to make. They love eagles, lions, and deer especially. I don't know what to do. A lion's body and a deer's tail.
What?
Apparently she didn't like my answer, but I got a professor level up, so I'll take it, I guess. Ah, great, Hanneman.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Are you going to try and take my blood?
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history.
Never noticed.
Fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story. I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same.
Oh, it's like listening to my grandpa talk.
But our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution. I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study. Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I haven't...
Of course he means immediately. Oh, Hanneman, you silly bastard. Jeez, another one?
Take that!
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. Now, as the head of House Eyre, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing. But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Eyre, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
Great, I'm turning into an Aerosmith song.
But it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor? Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Yay, we're friends. I'm still not a big fan of Ferdinand, in all honesty. To me, he's always kind of been a bland character.
Let's give it our all.
Whatever.
Jeez, Linhart, don't be so excited.
Another gain from mortal risk.
Can I use this off the battlefield?
Can't let this power go unused.
It's starting to feel like a part of...
I have much expertise now.
I'm finding my focus.
Alright, everyone picked up a little something there. That's good. Alright, let's run through the certifications real quick before we go into battle. I want to see if anybody can level up in anything else. No, Byleth will stay as the Enlightened one. Edelgard. Still can't become a Wyvern Lord. Nope, still needs a lot higher in everything. Hubert. Am I just gonna... Jeez, I haven't even been able to turn him into... Oh, that's right, I can't turn him into a Dark Bishop because I don't have the... Oh, I don't have Dark Seals. God, that really pisses me off. I can't become a Dark Knight. It's his writing skill alone that's really holding him back from becoming a Dark Knight. Can he become a Holy Knight yet? Is there a good... Only a 49% chance. No, he needs way more faith magic. Linhardt can't even take the certification exam yet. Well, because he's not even of the right level. 48% become a War Master. Already a Bow Knight. Dorothea, she's a dancer. That's fine. 69% chance to become a Mortal Savant. That's not a bad chance. You know what? Screw it. I can always buy more Master Seals. They're expensive, but I can buy more. Nope. She had the question mark. Oh, no, never mind. I thought because she had the question mark, she went past. Never mind. We're good.
I have success.
There we go. Ingrid's already a Falcon Knight. Lysithea... Really? I thought she was already a Gremory. I guess not. Leonie is already a Bow Knight. Not using any of the teachers, so okay, we're good. I feel like there was a few other things I wanted to check. Yeah, I wanted to switch around some goals. Yeah, he's focusing solely on writing, as he should. Linhardt. Now, he still needs to focus on both his writing and his lance skills. Yeah, okay. We're good. And... Oh, no, don't want a seminar. I want to battle. And we have these new auxiliary battles. As they are, what are they? They're just basic, twice the rewards. Just basic auxiliary battles that are for, that were part of the last DLC pack, so. Alright, you know what? Let's end this video out with a paralogue. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my mind when I'm trying to talk here. Fistfuls of fish. I like saying that.
There. We must rethink the supply route now that the battle lines have moved. This one will be Hubert, and Count Burgleys will oversee this force here. Ah, Professor, is something wrong? Sorry, I thought I had a bit more time before the council meeting. True, though ideally I'd like to hand off anything I can to my subordinates. But while we're on the front lines, I can't help but worry about every little thing. Now, let's see.
Pardon, Your Majesty. An urgent matter.
What's happened?
There is an army from Almyra at Fodlan's throat. Reports indicate it is of appreciable size. A steep mountain range runs along the border between Fodland and Almyra. That mountain range is called Fodlan's Throat. The sturdy fortress built within those mountains is called Fodlan's Locket. It occupies the sole path through. The Church and the Alliance nobles built the locket to safeguard against Almyran invasion.
Normally, House Goneril watches over the fortress. In times of trouble, the lords join together to protect it. But I assume it would be too difficult to defend against this incursion with only the troops of Goneril.
The situation has been precarious for House Goneril since Holst fell ill.
Holst is a formidable commander. It's only logical that House Goneril would struggle in his absence. The Alliance is shattered. They can't request soldiers from the surrounding wards. And the Imperial troops stationed there can't be relocated so easily. The best course of action is for us to go out there and deal with this ourselves. It's critical for us to protect that location. This is our chance to prove that we won't allow it to fall.
Yes. It is to the benefit of our future governance not to abandon it. It seems this must be done. Will you assist us?
We'll depart after you finish making preparations. Move swiftly. We must move before the Almiran army crosses the throat.
Okay, this map. Alright, so let's take a look at our units. Byleth and Edelgard are requirements. And we'll bring Hubert and Linhardt because they both desperately need levels. Actually, no, we'll bring Bernadetta. We won't bring Leonie. She's got plenty of levels. Alright. Yeah, okay. 35, 35, 36, 36, 36. Jeez. I have a lot less soldiers in this one than I did in my other one. Let's forget that. Fine, we'll bring Caspar and Ingrid. I can still bring... Oh, jeez, I can bring up to 12 in this battle? Jesus Christ, alright. I don't know why I was being so picky. Really, because I do want to use my... I want to use her as the Mortal Savant. So, we'll send Leonie as an adjutant there. And Hanneman will back up Lysithea. Here we go. Some monster birds, wyvern riders. Huh, that guy. And we even got a bowman down here. What's silver shield? Okay. I don't hate this setup in all honesty. I think I do want to move Ash a little further forward. Alright, yeah, it's not a bad, like I said, not a bad setup. I did some stuff off camera, so our battalions are good, and same with our equipment, so let's just go.
It seems we made it in time. Let's help the soldiers of House Goneril withdraw. The Black Eagle Strike Force will protect Fodlan's...
Support! We're saved!
Goneril just sounds wrong to me. What was the point of putting them on the map?
And that flag belongs to the Imperial Army! Ha! A fine enemy indeed! Break through the locket and make a name for yourself. No need to be shy. Strike all at once!
We fight to protect Fodlan. If the defensive line is broken, we fail. Our enemy.
He's approaching, do not allow them to capture blah blah blah. Alright.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Ready when you are.
And then be ready.
I will prevail.
Let's make this quick.
Send Lysithea that way. Start forming choke points with Edelgard. And where the hell is Ash?
What's my strategy?
Somebody's already making a move on Linhardt. Not really sure how. Send Caspar over this way to back them up. Ferdinand will go this way.
More fighting.
With Dorothea, we'll even back them up.
I do this for all of us.
Send my Bonite this way. And Linhardt There we go. And move Linhardt in a spot where he wasn't going to get attacked. Well, looks like they're bringing in reinforcements. Great.
For the fate of Foden.
I can always depend on you.
And we'll just take him out with a sword.
It won't be in vain.
Your spirit is admirable.
This is the cost of war.
And the other soldier goes down. And no way in hell you're hitting Ingrid.
I shall not stray.
And she'll dance for Hubert. Hubert will get a little bit more movement. Who do I want to feed the kill to? Let's give it to Lysithea.
It's done.
I'm only getting... Perhaps I...
Still here. Ernie's just...
Holy crap, one of them hit me. Gotta admit, that's a little surprising. Oh, what to do, what to do. So many options. Let's go up and heal.
Here is something to believe in.
Didn't think I'd crit, but alright.
I must lead them well.
Good old Ash will take that guy out. Move up, let them focus on Edelgard. She'll kind of just tank some damage for us. Start moving up, dealing with the flyer. Too terribly worried about it. And these two just move up because they can't really do anything.
Next try.
Yeah, I should have been more careful and realized that he was a bow knight and not a just a normal paladin. Oh well. Why are you going after Byleth? What'd he do to you? Oh, that's right, he killed a lot of your friends. See, I tend to forget things. Alright, I gotta get back there and stop these bastards from spawning more enemies.
It was the only way.
And we'll just wipe it out. There we go. Giant bird down. Really, Hubert?
What a bother.
I think if these giant birds really can't hurt us, even if they do hit us. There we go. Use physic.
Feels like fighting is all there is.
Not a bad level. Again, the Scythia, and there we go. Finally, he's getting in on it.
Attack at your own risk.
There you go, we're killing a dragon by punching. Oh, that's right, I forgot I have a bow. I still have a bow equipped with her. I really don't need that. Oh, man, her wind magic's actually really good. Oh, except I accidentally said attack with her sword. Oh, well. This should about do it.
We'll be home again soon.
There we go. Yeah, I just realized I made a mistake. I was looking at their hit chance, not my hit chance. Don't know why I was doing that.
If only progress didn't require so much work.
And there we go. We got a little bit of a nice level on Linhardt there.
Shot.
And you're dead.
I finally made it my up.
Love to see what that ability does. Who to feed kills to? Let's give it to Linhardt. Mostly because I think Linhardt needs the experience. Let's re-equip him with his silver axe. Edelgard being in the lower level, we'll go and deal with the... There we go. She'll deal with the wyvern.
Just like that.
I'll put Byleth in the forest there. Kind of ring the dinner bell, so to speak, for that guy. Send Ferdinand up through here. Edelgard will come dance for Hubert. Hubert can now move up a little bit. Take some heat off of Ingrid. It's there. Keep moving up. I gotta remember to ditch her bow because she doesn't need it anymore. I honestly forgot about this guy. Yeah, Deadeye should get me a kill. There we go.
You're all going down.
You really took an 18% chance to hit attack? Really?
Witness Bridget Pride.
I was about to say I was going to get rid of her bow, but I guess it's useful.
For her grand ambitions. It all comes down to this.
Jeez, it just keeps spawning. Alright, there we go. Pull some attention. I gotta get him something better than a javelin. Some better weapons.
I'll cut a blow.
Wondering what the hell I'm doing? I will show you. Use the arrow of Indra, which actually will get me killed. So never mind. I wasted that divine pulse for nothing.
Ready when you are.
Oh well, was worth seeing what would happen. She'll attack, he'll miss, she'll attack again.
I must continue my...
And just kind of fly forward.
More fighting.
Actually, we will attack with Nosferatu.
Will this ever end?
Get a little bit of health back.
Let's make this quick.
Actually, again, I made a dumb
Do
decision.
this for all of us. A little scratch won't stop me.
There we go. So I'm just going to hold Bernadetta there because she's just killing it.
I will prevail.
Might as well just keep her with the bow.
I'm awake.
Physic on the professor.
Let's make this
Who
quick.
still has an action. Honestly, a little surprised they were able to hit Ingrid.
I aim for greatness.
This could turn the tides.
Too slow.
And again, you take a 0% hit chance that time. Some of these attacks don't make a whole lot of sense to me. And another 0% hit.
What's my strategy?
Back to the fray.
I will not let
Go.
down my guard.
Silver Lance will get him a kill.
I will see this war through.
For the Empire.
Might makes right.
And we'll just kill him with magic.
You are in my way.
He's used the Kamehameha.
For myself. For everyone.
Well, it looked like to me. And we'll get a little heal on Ferdinand there.
You are.
Ingrid will get the easy kill here on the Bow Knight, and just skip that animation for time's sake.
More fighting.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Bernadetta will get the easy kill.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Yeah, I said I was going to get Byleth an MVP just to get everyone else's motivation up, and then I really not done a lot with him. I'm trying to spread the levels around because Byleth is so ungodly strong right now. And really, right now, there's no other point.
They call you undefeated. Oh, but you've already suffered one defeat, have you not? And on this day, victory will again be ours.
The once defeated isn't quite as exciting, is it? I'll just have to claim this victory here to wipe away the
Well, she was able to do a backflip while wearing that heavy armor.
Tread carefully.
Your sword is fit to cleave a mountain in two. Care to try it out against the undefeated Nadir?
So this is how far I go. Unbelievable. What a scary woman.
Hey, I was the one who beat you.
I'm stronger than before. This experience is critical.
No matter how many times you attack, we will never allow you to capture the throat.
That's a very odd sentence, in my opinion. Hey, I did get the MVP. Well, what do you know?
The Almiran troops are difficult opponents. For now, I would much rather focus on Fodlan's internal territories. I hope they don't mount another attack anytime soon.
Well, all right. Well, guys, there you go. As far as what I'm gonna do, oh, sorry.
Their casualties were numerous. As I understand it, they won't be attempting another invasion anytime soon. Still, we must prepare the local troops before their enemy returns. Indeed. But if possible, I would like to foster amicable relations with them. Unlike Fodlan, Almyra is not a land ruled by blind fealty to the goddess. I believe we need only to communicate openly with them and respect the differences between our cultures. If we do that, we should be able to have a meaningful dialogue with them, one more promising than what we can expect from followers of the goddess. Ah, Hubert, what did Duke Goneril say?
He expresses his sincere gratitude to Lady Edelgard. In addition, he would like to leave the protection of the throat to Imperial troops from now on.
Is that so? How reasonable of him. By the way, what was it that ailed Holst?
I did not hear all the details, but apparently he ate some bad mushrooms. It is said he is now emaciated and pale, and his skin exudes a mysterious vapor.
Huh. I can't help but imagine what that must look like. But it's probably better not to think about it.
Agreed. Do not worry yourself with such thoughts.
Indeed. Well, then maybe you should pay a visit. And then you could tell me what it looked like.
Alright, like I was about to say, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. I might do one of these other auxiliaries or this quest just off camera because really we don't... really, it's just go in, defeat the bandits, and leave. It's really not going to be anything more than that. So I'll do that off camera, and we'll pick up here in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links to all that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Till then... My name's H.A. Gales, Something Game Channel. I'm out.